Hey guys, this is Ryan Knows Crypto. The other day I was just driving around listening to some Biggie Smalls, and they were talking about the 10 crack commandments, and I was wondering, how do the 10 crack commandments relate to crypto? So I thought I would make a list based on my own personal 10 crack commandments. We're going to talk about the 10 crypto commandments, and I did it in a PowerPoint form, just like you used to make when you were in high school. For me, I've been in this game for years. It's made me an animal. It's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track, not your wig pushed back. That's Biggie, by the way. Alright guys, rule numero uno. Never let no one know how much dough you hold. Because you know the cheddar breed jealousy, especially if that man messed up, get your ass stuck up. So basically what this means is, if you're making money in crypto, don't be telling everyone, yo, I just made 20 Bitcoin, I got 40 Bitcoin. You know, recently there was a news story about a guy who moved 400 million worth of Bitcoin from one account to the other account. This is a good way to get stuck up. This is a good way to get robbed, or you'll just get targeted by hackers. And hackers go after these guys that talk about, you know, I just bought 100,000 worth of Tron, you know, what should I do next? Those guys, they get caught up. Rule number 2, the 3 E's. Never forget the 3 E's. An enter, exit, and escape plan. Whenever you make a trade, you should always have an enter price, figure out where you plan to enter the trade at, an exit price, where do you want to exit the trade at, and an escape plan. This is setting stop losses. Always set stop losses. Always set stop losses. Say you want to buy a coin that's $2. Your exit plan is maybe $2.80. And your escape plan should probably be about $1.75. This is how you can have more losing trades than winning trades and still make money, because your stop losses are always set. I can't stress that enough. Rule number 3. Never trust nobody. Your moms will set that ass up properly gassed up. Hoodied and masked up shit for that fast buck. She'd be laying in the bushes to light that ass up. Listen, y'all. When I say never trust nobody, it means when someone tells you something's gonna blow, do your own research. Just this morning, they were saying the Queen of England endorses Bitcoin. If you did your own research on that, you know, what are the implications of the Queen of England loves Bitcoin? Do your own research. Nothing out there. Just a bunch of meme pictures made. If you hear someone got robbed, some coin's about to blow, some coin's about to sink, do your own research. Don't just take some troll's word for it or some shill's word for it on Reddit or Bitcoin Talk. Alright, rule number 4. I know you heard this before. Never get high on your own supply. Y'all, don't blow your bankroll on something stupid. Your bankroll is how you grow in trading. If you're trying to get to 100,000 or 200,000 and then go buy a Lambo, you can buy your Lambo and then it's going to wipe out your most valuable asset, and that's your operating cash. Now, I know it's unreasonable to think that you're never going to spend your money. So just go by this. Say you have your eyes on a new Beamer and you need to spend $30,000 on it. When you get your bankroll or cash roll up to 100,000, then go spend $30,000 on it. I can't tell you how many people I've seen wiped out from buying Corvettes, Mercedes Benzes, and then being broke the next week, wishing they had that money back, because they spent all that money out of their operating capital. If you have to, 30% max. 30% max. Okay? Don't blow all your money at once. It's stupid. Rule number 5. Keep a trading journal. Listen, this is very easy, guys. You want to be able to review your trades. Just take a screenshot of your trade before you make it. Take a quick note is all you need. A screenshot. Here's why I'm entering. I hear this is bumping up. I hear this is going down. These are my entry-exit points. It may seem like a hassle. It's not a hassle. You want to be able to go back and review your trades. This is how professional traders do it. If you're serious about getting your game up and getting your money up, this is what you got to do. Keep a trading journal. Alright, rule number 6. Loaning and credit. Biggie said, that GED credit, dead it. You think a crackhead paying you back? Shoot, forget it. This is my policy, I'll tell you guys. Don't borrow money. Don't loan money. Alright, this also applies to margin trading. You know, people offer you margin. You think you can make money even faster? Don't do it. One of the reasons is you need to stay in the game. As long as you're in the game and you're making good trades, your bankroll will grow. Now, I'm going to give you another piece of advice. Just don't loan money to people. Don't ask to borrow money and don't loan money. You know, I've loaned money to a lot of people. I got a list as long as my arm. Some people owe me as high as $64,000. Some guys owe me as low as $20. I don't loan money anymore. And I don't ask people to borrow money anymore. That's just done. Alright, also don't trade on margin. Margin, basically you risk putting yourself, you put yourself at risk for being wiped out on a margin call. And the fees are so low in crypto that you can sit there and trade up $1,000 bankroll starting with, and you can trade that up to $50,000 in a year with some smart trades, and the fees will never eat you up. Now you try to go on E-Trade or something and do that, where you got to pay $4.95, $5.95 a trade, the fees will eat you up. So no loaning, no credit. Rule number 7. This rule is so underrated. Keep your family and business completely separated. Money and blood don't mix. Alright, listen, y'all. Look at Tony Soprano here. Alright? He kept his family on one side. He kept his working partners on the other side. He doesn't mix them together. This is smart. Now, when you start making some money in the crypto game, you know, your stepdad, your uncle, your cousin from around the way is going to come by and say, hey, man, I heard you're making some money. You know, can I get you $500 and you know, turn it into $5,000 for me in a couple weeks? Don't do it. Stay out. Don't take your family's money. Don't invest for your family. If you lose, you should lose on your own. If you make money on your own. But do not get your family involved in this. I can't tell you how important this is. This is a very underrated rule. Just like Biggie said. If they want in, don't let them in. This is your hustle, okay? When you're making money, you know, they're going to be calling you up. And when they're losing money, they're going to be calling you up nonstop. Just don't do it. Alright, rule number 8. Keep an ear to the streets. Alright, now, this is one of my favorite rules because this helps me a lot. I keep my ears to the street. I listen to influencers for a reason because they influence the market. Guys like McAfee, Charlie Lee, other people on Twitter with a ton of followers, they can say one thing about a coin and they can whack it. Part of also keeping an ear to the streets is you got to listen to what people are saying on the internet, not just on Twitter. You know, listen on Bitcoin Talk, listen on Reddit, even 4chan if you want to go that route. Listen to what people are saying because influencers influence the crowd, and it's easy to see who's saying it. Before they influence the crowd, you can jump in front of it, make a couple quick trades while all the sheep kind of pump up the coin, and when they pump up the coin, then you can bail out. So this is, a lot of people have made a ton of money in crypto only doing this and nothing else, with no fundamentals at all. So let's talk about number 9. Categorize your investments. Break your investments down to categories: security, privacy, transactional, speed, store value. What kind of trades are you making? Short term, medium term, long term? When you get into your trade, you should know all this already. Short term, medium term, long term, and the amount of your portfolio. Bitcoin, ETH, how many altcoins you own. This picture right here is a pretty good balanced thing. You got Bitcoin at the most, ETH at the most, tied with a bunch of other alts. Also, don't go all in. When you categorize your investments, you should keep them in the categories. The only time you should ever be all in on a coin is if you're all in on Bitcoin or all in on ETH, because those are like your base coins. Otherwise, I recommend being about 9 ways, 10 ways deep, 10 different coins that you own. And if you had to go really risky, maybe 4 coins. And that's if you really are really risk adverse, like you're really trying to push it hard, or you have good, solid insider information or just good information. All right. Number 10, final rule: Bitcoin is king. If you do not listen to this rule, you will get smacked down in this trading game. Number 10, Bitcoin is king. If Bitcoin is king, Ethereum's the queen. These two coins always move the market when they move. So one of the things you have to do is you have to have a good understanding of the Bitcoin relationship with the other coins. When Bitcoin price jumps up, traders are going to sell their Bitcoin at a high and throw in some alts. And guess what comes right up behind it? The alts are right behind it. The alts jump up. When Bitcoin is falling, everything gets dragged down by Bitcoin because everything's measured against Bitcoin. Even if a coin hasn't sold or traded a share, it can go down in value because it's measured against Bitcoin. When Bitcoin is low, people will exit their alts, their winning position from their alts, and get back on that cheap Bitcoin. Right now, we're seeing a lot of that. Bitcoin dropped to 9,000 at one point. Everyone loaded up. It went back to 10,000, went back to 11,000. Why? That Bitcoin is cheap. Bitcoin will hit 20,000 this year. It probably will hit 25,000 this year. Loading up on Bitcoin is easy money when Bitcoin is cheap. Alright, so let's just go over the 10 crypto commandments real quick one more time. Never let no one know how much dough you hold. Alright, this is a good way to get hacked or get jacked. Always remember the 3 E's on every trade: enter, exit, and escape plan. That means set stop losses on every trade. Number 3, never trust nobody. Do your own research. When you do your trades, do your own research. Don't just go by what someone told you. Number 4, never get high on your own supply. That's easy. Don't, just because you made some money, don't go start buying titanium money clips and new chains and a new car. You know, you need that money to operate. Number 5, keep a trading journal. Easy. Just take a screenshot before you make a trade and your thoughts on the trade. You can review it later. Number 6, that credit debit. Don't borrow money, don't loan money. This is a good way to live your life. Don't use credit cards if you don't have to. Number 7, keep your family and business completely separated. You already know I told you about that. Don't involve your family in this. This is your solo operation. Number 8, keep an ear to the street. What are people saying? Listen. When you listen to what people are saying, you can catch all the movements before they happen, but you got to keep your ears open. Number 9, categorize your investments. Alright, figure out what's the best security coin, figure out what's the best transactional coin, figure out what's the best store of value. You know, if you're looking at coins, don't go buying the 3rd or 4th best privacy coin if you think privacy coins are going to jump up. The number 1 privacy coin is going to jump up. Buy the best in breed. And number 10, Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin is king. Understand this relationship. Understand the way Bitcoin moves versus alts. Watch it. It happens over and over and over again. You can make money just trading in and out of Bitcoin as long as you follow the way the alts are moving, and you can make money on the alts as long as you're aware of what Bitcoin's doing. Alright guys, I just want to show you, if you thought this was cool, check out this website, Ryan Knows Crypto. Videos posted often. Check me out. Please like, subscribe, and I'll post more good stuff. I appreciate it.